Hey everybody, I'm here with Vic from MovNat. For the past 7 days, Vic has been coaching me and helping me get better in jumping, throwing rocks, climbing trees, running through the jungle, swimming, diving, and a lot of other stuff. MovNat, I've had such a wonderful time, and I wanted to introduce you to Vic because he's not only a great guy, he's also a great coach, and I love learning, and I've just had great pleasure of hanging out with him. He's a neat guy. So first of all though, kind of want to have Vic explain to us, what is MovNat?
First of all, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
That's a very nice
pleasure.
introduction. MovNat is not the latest fad in the diving industry. It's actually quite old. It's actually as old as we are as human beings. Why? Because we evolved to move in nature, moving in nature, or moving naturally, and we evolved to run, sometimes slow, sometimes fast pace, sprinting,
Sometimes very, very fast.
sometimes very fast. We evolved to walk on all fours, and that's pretty much what we do during a MovNat workshop. We do a lot of different things, like jumping in any possible direction, like lifting and carry heavy object. It could be a log, it could be a rock, it could be someone else, for rescue for example. Swimming at the surface but also underwater. Throwing and catching different kind of object. It could be a spear, but it could be any kind of object, a stone for example, a stick or anything else. So that's pretty much MovNat. We fight, we move, and we try to move as not only naturally but also efficiently as possible.
Yeah, and this was a big thing that Vic talked about the whole week, which is really cool, is efficient movement. And, you know, of course, a lot of people talk about efficiency and things like that, but a lot of things that resonated, you know, with me and Vic is the fact that our backgrounds are similar in the fact that we're always moving and going towards more efficient movement. We did everything that he just talked about. We threw sticks and much more. It was really wonderful. And if you do have a chance to go to a MovNat seminar, you won't be disappointed. We're right now in Thailand. This is where Vic lives half of the year. He's actually leaving in 2 days.
Yep.
Heading to the United States. He'll be teaching seminars along with Erwan over there for 5 months in West Virginia. So, getting back to some of the MovNat training and things like that, how do you train? What are some protocols? What are some things that you can do that, you know, not necessarily in the jungle, but maybe something that you could do at home? Let's say you have a person that is not that much of an athlete. Maybe they just want to do something on the weekend. How could you train something like that?
The thing we don't train is muscle isolation. There's no such thing in MovNat as a biceps curl on the machine in the gym. Okay? If possible, we try to train outdoors, even if sometimes we train indoors. And when we train, we might maybe work on specific movement, like climbing on a tree, climbing on a bar, climbing on a rock, or whatever. But we also do some combos. A combo is a combination of different movement capacities, okay? Chaining different things. Okay, we can, for example, run and jump and crawl and climb and swim. That should be a
good combo.
That would be a
great combo.
Okay, that's pretty much what we do.
Okay. And actually, the combo, just what Vic was saying, these are some of the things that Vic taught us this week. And how to work on specific skills, put them together, and they become combos. And it's actually a lot of fun. This isn't necessarily like a Metcon where you do something for 20 seconds and then you stop for 10 seconds, take a break, and then 20 seconds. It's basically, I guess you'd say, moving more towards a full, like, big combination.
Yeah.
We were in the jungle just the other day, which is kind of our test. I wouldn't say test, but our fun for me, it was just fun. Application course. And this is something that's very interesting about MovNat as well. Could you explain a little bit about the application course?
Yeah, we learn a lot of different techniques in a controlled environment, okay? And at the end of the workshop, we try to apply all those techniques in a natural setting, meaning we go in the jungle and sometimes we find some trees, we climb on the tree, okay? There is a small river, we want to jump over the river, we have to jump, okay? There's no scalability, we have to deal with the environment as it is. There is a dead tree, a log somewhere, we can balance on the log, okay? But there is no way to adjust anything.
No scalability, yeah. And this is what was really cool is we just went into the jungle and whatever was there, we tried to adapt to it. And all of the skills that Vic taught us during those 7 days, we were able to apply those and go through the jungle and just have fun. It reminded me of like when I was a little kid and you know, just going out and not thinking about anything, just having a good time, but feeling confident because we had the skills and we worked through the combos to be able to feel comfortable in our bodies to be able to do that. We lifted some really heavy rocks. We lifted really heavy logs, and we did it in a safe manner, and just had a blast doing that. So today, if it's okay, I'd like to show everyone out there just a combo that we actually worked on during the MovNat seminar, and hope you enjoy it. So Vic, thank you so much. It has been an absolute pleasure.
You want a combo? The combo could be...
Combo, yeah, let's see a combo right now.
Lifting a dog, fighting a dog,
and then throwing the dog.
Throwing the dog.
Yeah. Vic's puppy. So. All right, so we're gonna go and show you a combo. Thanks again.
You're welcome.